Hello, bonjour. So we're gonna have a series of a short, really quick review and overview of a camera that we have here. So just to give you guys a sense of what the camera can do, what the sample image will look like, and how's the camera gonna look and how to operate them. So what we have here today is a Konica Fantasy. It's a 35mm point and shoot camera produced by Konica. It's got a 35 f3.5 lens, and I got this off eBay for like a year already, and it's in this gorgeous, really shiny piano type of finish, red finish. It's a really rare color to find, and it's mostly brand new. And then I've got the box and everything. Look, I have the box right here. It comes with the box and booklets too. As you guys can recognize this logo right here, Konica logo. As I remember when I was young, in China specifically, all the labs, all the Photo Express shops are Konica labs, so I recognize this sign like a lot. So it's called the Konica Fantasy. Autofocus with built-in soft image filter. So that brings us to the point of this camera. Why is it called a fantasy, right? Let me just get it focused closer. Why is it called a fantasy? Because right here it's got a soft image filter. You just slide it in. Look, it's got a soft image around the corner, and then in the middle is still sharp. I can throw up some picture right now for you guys to see what this camera can do. You just slide it on and then put it back. When you want the picture sharp, you can make it sharp, and then if you want it dreamy and soft, you can turn it on. Turn on the soft filter. So you just slide it open. It's got a really sharp 35mm 3.5 lens, and the flash is controlled manually. If you don't want the flash, you can just shoot like that. And then if you want the flash, you can turn it on. At the back, we have to wait for the flashlight to turn on, and we can shoot that with flash. At the back we have a data bag for you to print. Oh, now it's good. So yeah, it comes with a data bag. At that time it was around $300 US, so it's quite expensive by that time. And at the bottom it uses two standard AA battery, and then your rewind, two-step rewind. You have to press it in and then slide it over to rewind the film. And it's as simple as that. Everything you need in a point and shoot. DX coded also. There's no exposure compensation and override. It just reads the DX code on the film. But there's one problem with this camera. It's the metering system. Sometimes the pictures is by my boss. He have like a experience with this camera. He had a black one and he sold it, and this one is mine, which is a collection piece. So he's got experience that the metering system is not as good, because it's right here, that little dot that meters the whole scene. So sometimes it gets really, like, maybe if you block it or it's facing like a really dark or bright spot, so the metering system, it's not as accurate as what we thought. So you guys can see the pictures and judge it by yourself, you know. I think like Konica have made something, they always made really interesting cameras, and not a lot of companies that have the thought to put like a soft image filter in the point and shoot. I mean, that's what Konica did, right? So this is a really fun and interesting camera. I strongly recommend it. And that's all. Bye.